welcome back to another episode of the PVE DAYZ Server Showcase. Today we're talking about February 2024. Talk about a few changes and stuff that we've had over the last little while. A couple more things that are going to be coming in. A couple of server changes, some Discord stuff. So we might as well get right into it. First things first, I'm going to head on down to our server updates channel. We'll talk about some of the server changes that are coming. First up, 32 slot and 50 slot Chernarus maps. Doing a full loot overhaul. Decided to create a brand new tier map and everything like that for all of our custom areas and PvP zones and whatnot. So we'll have a lot more control over the type of loot that we can have in each of the zones, and that kind of loot will cycle through week to week kind of thing. So white flags as well have been added to the map. They're going to start spawning in towns, villages, farms. I had a few people mention that they had built flagpoles before realizing that you could order one in the Hulk shop, so those are now available on their own from the Hulk shop, as well as spawning in the world now, so everyone can get a flag up and protect their walls. If you have any issues with the new loophole, or you see anything weird spawning in where it shouldn't kind of thing, give us a holler, make a ticket, and let us know so that we can check that out. We're going to be adjusting the build anywhere settings. Had some issues with fences and gates being stacked within each other. We've made some adjustments there. You won't be able to stack your watchtowers or your fences anymore, and you may need to maneuver a little bit just to get your tents and barrels and stuff placed down. Shouldn't take too much to continue building along. Vehicles are going to be wiping and resetting their positions every month on the last day of the month. So raid weekend will finish up. You'll have a couple of days before the end of the month. Bring your stuff in and trade at the trader, and then all of the vehicles will wipe, return back to their original positions, and you'll be able to go and look for some more again. And we've added in nighttime once again to all of the servers. Both 52 slot and 32 slot Chernarus are having nighttime brought back. At about halfway through the 2-hour restart, you'll start to see nighttime set in. We'll have full darkness at about 30 to 20 minutes before server restart, with it, popping back to late afternoon, evening, every time the server sets up again. For the 26 slot on Livonia, same thing again. Livonia map is getting a full overhaul. I'm doing new loot map and whatnot for that as well, for all of the custom areas, PvP areas. Same thing on 26. The build settings have been adjusted, so no fence stacking or watchtower stacking on anymore. And of course the vehicles will be wiping and resetting their positions as well each time at the end of the month. And Livonia has nighttime back as well. Same settings as Chernarus, with the halfway through starting to become nighttime at about 20 minutes left in the restart. Alright, so the next thing to talk about is the new server guide has been added to the Discord. We've activated the community settings and onboarding for any new players coming in, so they will have a couple of questions to answer, and that'll help them navigate the Discord a little bit easier. The server guide has also been added in to help you guys navigate through the Discord a little bit easier as well. If you're ever not sure where to find a certain server, you can just scroll yourself right to the top and you'll find this little button up here with the server guide, and it has access to the navigation station, which has all of the Discord channels in the server laid out exactly the way that it is in the Discord. So if you're ever looking for something specific and you're having a hard time scrolling through all of the notifications and channels and whatnot, you can just come right up to the top, hit the navigation station, and very quickly and easily find that trader info that you're looking for. Of course, with the other resources comes the help and tickets section, a quick link to the server rules if you need to find those quickly, and of course our frequently asked questions. Going along with the server guide is the new self-roles setup. So the way that we have designed all of our self-roles now, everything is color-coded with new buttons. So if you are looking for a specific ping, if you'd like to be notified when the radio is going to be on, or when the traders are online, or server restarts, server events that are going to be happening, if you're looking to recruit for a faction, so if you'd like to join a faction, you can select the recruitment ping. So all of the new pings and the access to the server feeds are in the self-roles channel, and all nicely color coded so they're easy to find. And we've also taken the beef channels and made them opt-in, opt-out. So if you would like to partake in the goofiness and the beef and slinging some crap around, you're more than welcome to. You just got to click this button here and it will sign you up to the beef channel for each of your servers, and then you can go ahead and beef with your friends. The events ping is the new event chats. Each of the servers will now have its own event chat channel that I will create a thread in when we decide to do a server event. So you will have information right underneath here on any new events that come to your server. So sign up for the event ping to get that. And we've also moved the PvP zones into each of these server sections. So if you're looking for your specific PvP zones for your server, they are now inside your server section. And we've added some new radio stations to a couple of the different servers. The 32 slot server now has 3 different radio stations to choose from. We've got Hawk FM on 102.5, Mayhem FM on 91.9, and Castle Rock FM on 87.8. And big thank you goes out to Hawks Train, the Havoc faction, and Cursed Mafia for setting up the radios there for us. So if you're ever cruising around and you want to listen to some tunes, just set your radio to one of these channels and you'll be able to enjoy some nice rockin' tunes. So that's specifically on the 32 slot server. 50 slot will have a radio coming to it soon, and Livonia, I believe in the next couple of weeks here we should have a radio for that as well. So everybody can enjoy some nice music while cruising around town. Alright, so we decided to change a few of the trader prices and increase the amounts that you get paid for each item. So we've increased every single section of item, the civilian gear, civilian miscellaneous items, military clothes, all that stuff. Basically increased every single one of them so that they are about 2 times to 5 times more than they used to be. So trading in your gear is a lot more worth it now. We also have, you can trade your vehicles in, and we will have some more custom shops, in-game shops coming with specific items like a hunting shop or a vehicle shop or something like that. So keep an eye out for those. We've made a few changes to the Hulk shop kit list, just changed a few of the prices and stuff like that, added a few new kits. We've leveled out the ammo, it's all 3 boxes for 15,000 now. I've also adjusted the raid weekend bundles, made them a little bit more worth what they are for their damage potential, so those are a lot more balanced now. We've also added a few more clothing kits, some new survival kits and whatnot, and adjusted a few of the prices that needed some adjusting. And we've also added a few new items to the kit list, one of them being the new night vision kit, which for 50,000 credits gets you an NVG head strap, NVG goggles, and the 2 batteries, 9-volt batteries to go along with it. So with the addition of nighttime, we wanted to make sure that people could actually see what they were doing at night and not get stuck out in the dark. So if you need to, you can always order one of those for yourself. And we've made a few changes with the PVE server challenges. Trader collectibles have been adjusted. I've dropped a lot of the minimum requirements needed for most of the collectible challenges. And the seasonal challenges we are extending for another week until February 1st, so that people have a little bit more time to get the trades in, considering I dropped all of the requirements for that. And we've also added in some new locations. So Chernarus now has the new Hanged Man locations and the Whodunit location. And Livonia as well is getting its own version of the Hanged Man as well. And just a reminder for anybody who is looking to create a faction, we do have a rules and info channel where you can go and check out all of the instructions on how to create a faction. You are going to need yourself, either a leader and then 3 other members before you can create one. When you create a faction, you'll be able to pick from a variety of different flags. You can see which ones are claimed for each of the servers here in the claimed flags section. So if you're looking to team up with a couple of friends and get yourself set up with a faction, you can just go ahead and read through, fill out the faction form, and then make yourself a ticket, and we'll get you all set up and get some flags and armbands dropped down for you and your team. And over on the private server, we are adding the United Factions headquarters. Basically what it is just a fun little roleplay government thing where the different factions on the private server all come together and grab their microphones and yell at each other and come up with some fun rules and fun ideas on how they can move the server forward and create fun faction wars and set up raid events and whatnot. So if you're interested in creating a faction and joining the United Factions headquarters over on the private server, head on up to the whitelisting channel and you will find some requirements that you'll need to complete. You only need 3 of the 5, and then you can send in a whitelist application and attempt to get whitelisted onto the server. And I might as well show myself since we're getting towards the end of the video here. If you'd like to support the server and support what we do here, you can head on over to the donations page where we have all of our different donation packages that you can choose from. Get some extra bonuses on the server for supporting us. We have our donation wallet boosts, which give you a nice little boost to your wallet so you can spend some extra coin in the help shop. We have the monthly supporter upgrade, which I have added a few new levels to. There's a new weaponsmith perk, priority queue perk, and a couple other things in there. And the custom base upgrades, which is our handmade bases that I design in the DayZ editor. If you donate to get a custom base upgrade, it also includes the Hulk skill feed alarm, and that will notify you when players come near your base. Alright, I guess that's it for the PVE DayZ server showcase. I hope that was at the very least informational for you and not too boring or dry. I'll try to spice it up a little bit more next time and have some more interesting things to show you guys, not just sitting here staring at a Discord screen. Thanks everybody who has donated so far to the server funds, and big thank you to Tony and the rest of my staff who've really stepped up over the last month and 2 and taken the server to a new place. We're really excited for what we're going to bring you guys over the spring season here, moving into Easter, with the Easter events and whatnot coming up. So yeah, really excited for what we've got coming in the future, and thank you for watching, and we'll hopefully see you again next time. Bye bye.